Hello students, this is part 4 of chapter 1 Rational Number. Today we are going to study about multiplication and division of rational numbers. So let's start with multiplication of rational numbers. The product of two rational numbers, say a upon b and c upon d, is given by a upon b cross c upon d is equal to a cross c in the numerator and b cross d in the denominator. Coming on to the properties of multiplication of rational numbers. Property 1 is the closure property, which states that the product of two rational numbers is always a rational number. So, whether in case of addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, this property follows. Property 2, commutative law. If there are two rational numbers, say a upon b and c upon d, so in whichever order we place the number and then multiply, the result will be same. That is, if we multiply 2 by 3 and 4 by 5, or we multiply 4 by 5 cross 2 by 3, we'll get the same answer. Third property is the associative law. That is, if there are three rational numbers, say a upon b, c upon d, and e upon f. Now, if we multiply the first two terms and then the result of this is multiplied with the third term, it will be equal even if the order of multiplication is changed. That is, if I multiply the second and third term first and then the result is multiplied with the first term. So, it states that in whichever order we place the number in multiplication, the answer will be same in each case. Fourth property, existence of multiplicative identity. The rational number 1 is the multiplicative identity for rationals. That is, if we multiply the rational number with 1, we'll get the same rational number as our answer. Property 5, existence of multiplicative inverse. So this is also known as reciprocal. So every non-zero rational number a upon b has a multiplicative inverse, that is b upon a. For example, if I ask you to find out the reciprocal of 5 by 6, it is 6 by 5. Property 6, distributive law of multiplication over addition. Now in this case, if the order is arranged in this order, like a by b is multiplied with the summation of c by d and e by f. So there's another better method of calculation, that is a by b is multiplied with c by d and a by b is multiplied with e and e by f. Both are multiplied separately and then we are adding this 2. So this is making the calculation easier. This is also applicable if instead of addition there is subtraction. Property 7 is multiplicative property of 0. So if any rational number is multiplied with 0, the answer is 0. Now moving on to division of rational numbers. So consider two rational numbers, say a upon b and c upon d, where c upon d should not be equal to 0. Then we can define a upon d divided by c upon d is equal to a upon b cross d upon c. Now in division, as we all know, in division we have to change the sign. So the division sign has to be converted to multiplication sign, and as soon as a sign is changed, the second term will become its multiplicative inverse. That is, c upon d will become d upon c. Here a upon b is the dividend, c upon d is the divisor, and the result which we get is known as the quotient. Discussing the properties of division of rational number. The first property is same, the closure property. If we divide two rational numbers, then the result is also a rational number. Property 2, for any rational number a upon b, if we divide any rational number with 1, we'll get the same rational number as the answer. Property 3, that is, if we divide a rational number, non-zero rational number with the number itself, we'll get the result as 1. For example, if we divide 5 by 6 with 5 by 6 itself, we will get 1 as the answer. Now, exercise 1C. The first question is find the products. So you know how to find the products. Let's just have a quick revision. 5 upon minus 18 into minus 9 upon 20 is equal to. So we'll multiply the numerators. That is 5 into minus 9 is minus 45. Multiplying the denominators, minus 18 into 20 is minus 360. Now minus 45 and minus 360 both have a common divisor 9. Now cutting the numbers with 9 or cancelling the numbers with 9, we get 5 and 40. Since both numerator and denominator is having a negative sign, it will get cancelled. So 5 by 40. Again 5 by 40 has a common divisor, that is 5. So cancelling both numerator and denominator, or you can say dividing both numerator and denominator by 5, we'll get 1 by 8 as the answer. Question number 2. Find the multiplicative inverse of minus 17 by 12. So multiplicative inverse means the reciprocal. So what's the reciprocal of minus 17 by 12? It's minus 12 by 17. Question number 3. Find the quotient of 17 by 8 divided by 51 by 4. This can be written as 17 by 8. Division will be changed into multiplication, and 51 by 4 will become its multiplicative inverse, that is 4 by 51. Now multiplying the numerators, that is 17 into 4 is 68. 8 into 51 is 408. Now both have common divisor 17. If I divide 17 from both the numerator and denominator, we'll get 4 by 24. Again 4 and 24 have common divisor, that is 4 itself. So dividing both numerator and denominator by 4 will get 1 by 6 as the answer. Question number 7. This is from the exercise. So I have marked the same question as it is given in the book. The question is, the product of two rational numbers is given as minus 7. If one of the number is minus 8 by 11, find the other number. So to find the other number, we have to divide the two numbers. So here we'll first write the equation. So let the other number be x. So the equation formed will be x cross minus 8 by 11 is equal to minus 7. So x is equal to minus 7 divided by minus 8 by 11. So minus 7 division will change to multiplication, and minus 8 by 11 will become its multiplicative inverse, that is 11 by minus 8. So we are getting the value of x as minus 77 by minus 8. The negative sign will get cancelled, and we will write this improper fraction into a mixed fraction, that is 9 5 by 8. Next is question number 10. Divide the sum of 13 by 5 and minus 12 by 7 by the product of minus 31 by 7 and 1 by minus 2. So first let us find out the sum. So sum is 13 by 5 plus minus 12 by 7. So we'll take the LCM of 5 and 7, which is 35. And the numerator will change. That is 13 by 5 has denominator 5. So we have to multiply 7 to the numerator and denominator to make it an equivalent fraction, that it has become 91. Then minus 12 by 7, we have to multiply 5 to the numerator and denominator. So it will become minus 60. So by solving it, we have got 31 by 35. Next, we have to find the product of minus 31 by 7 and 1 upon 1 minus 2. So here 30 minus 31 into 1 is minus 31. Denominator 7 into minus 2 is minus 14. So the negative sign will get cancelled in the numerator and denominator. So we'll get a positive rational number 31 upon 14. Now according to the question we have to divide this. So dividing 31 by 35 by 31 upon 14. That is 31 by 35 into 14 by 31. So 13 by 14, we are writing the multiplicative inverse. That is 14 by 31. That gives us, so here 31 is getting cancelled. So we are having 14 upon 35. Now we will divide 7 from both the numerator and denominator and will get 2 by 5 as the answer. Now this was the end of today's part and this is your homework for today. I hope you have understood this part properly. See you in the next class.